written on their grave.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
Don't talk about grandmama this,
I'm
grandmama
sorry.
that. You can't do the one thing that grandmama couldn't do and fought hard so that you could do. And that's get your behind out the vote.
Yeah.
Period. Yeah.
I'm gonna play that the joint from I'm gonna play that joint from MC Light, man.
And then that one by what was her name? Something more.
This is 8:20 a.m.
Don't come around my house,
Willow Springs,
nigga.
92.5 WCPTF.
What was her name? What you playing? Stanley Clark. Featuring Q-Tip?
Eric, he didn't think I knew.
I'm about to look that up. I ain't
Jazz
seen
dude,
that.
I get you.
Got nominated for a Grammy for this one.
We've started a whole new feed for the after show, right?
You gotta elevate your mind, look inside, and you'll find all your answers
you
in
should
your
go.
house. Damage to your mind and your grind. You keep
Nice, too long. Yep, definitely time I get next. Go on, be Go on, be Before this jam starts, I'm simply stating, you have all waited, now you can stop waiting. Try ease into the distance, go 20 and 30, or shall I go straight to 80%? Or it doesn't matter when you dish the dish. The party's not over, it's just beginning. Because life is winning. What a battle in any competition. The gangsters, you're on a whack journey, headed for nowhere. With time to spare, so I'ma kick this rhyme right now and right here. I'd say a name, but that would give you fame, and I ain't out to give you what you don't have. So I sit back and relax, cause it makes me laugh. I can just call your names and make fun of you. But leave a light. I'm in
She has a very distinguishing voice.
I love her.
Like, you know, you have some artists, oh, he sounds like so and so. Nobody sounds like
Nobody
him.
sounds like him. Yeah.
I keep the beat with the tap of his feet, with the tap of my feet. When he counts it down, when I count it down, 6, 7, 8. Let us start the debate. Damn ho, shut the fuck up.
Hot damn ho, shut the fuck up.
Go on, beat shit. Here we go again. The first thing you ask yourself is why do I call? When you should really ask. Of your child. Aren't we wild? You get around like a cat. Now that's too bad. Everyone has been injured. Isn't that sad? Bodily vibrations. Don't make me laugh. Wait, watch this is fading. Here's a free pass. You ain't getting loose. You fucking jerking. You ain't getting paid. You just getting laid. Sexing and sucking. Yeah, that is your trade. Put on this earth just to distract me. Get those to write rhymes and try to attack me. You will get nowhere. The light is too blind and tell me. Why must I keep reminding you to step back? Let the light shine. Do not say shit till you write your own rhyme. Damn ho, shut the fuck up. Damn ho, shut the fuck up. Damn ho, shut the fuck up. Go on, beat shit.
Who was she beefing with?
Your own is fake. Crayola.
I forget who it was.
Don't
She
tell
left
us
with a man or
or
something?
either pray.
That was some female rapper.
Tried to come for the light.
Are made to last long. Rapping is
Nice to go fight.
Nice to go fight.
The people that you wanna wise enough to do it on your own. The ones that write the rhymes might as well hold your microphone. Drop a little final. Now you think you're large. Step aside like the MC is in charge. Don't sleep on. I'm far from dumb soul. Roll correctly if this you side the gun. Sucker. This is what you're waiting for. I'm sick of the battle.
I wanted to play Ice Cube, No Vaseline.
That's
I wanted to play.
Oh, now you were really, oh my God. Does he have a clean version of that? I
You can't even play the clean version of that song.
Yeah.
What song?
No Vaseline.
Oh.
One of these days, I will have to get with you, tear you up mentally.
Cube was a beast.
I am the light.
Man.
What just
Oh my God, he was a beast.
Ice Cube?
Yeah.
I never could get into that West Coast rap.
What, man?
None of that, man.
Dr. Dre brought a whole new sound to hip hop.
He did, but I didn't like that
He
sound.
brought a new
Not, man.
You know, it's not even the hip hop. He brought a new sound to producing. Because I'll tell you what really caused, what helped him, what's the word, broaden, whether you liked it or not, his audience was the movie Bad Boys 2. Because he and M did a good part of the soundtrack for that movie. And shortly thereafter,
Eminem?
yeah, shortly after that, they got
He came out with a new album too.
He did.
Yeah.
He sure did.
That's good.
He sure did.
and that boosted. I mean, he had the advantage of being right in the backyard of Sony, so that boosted a lot of his cred with Sony, which then allowed him to make a curve with Apple to get that deal
Yeah.
behind the scenes.
I
But
thought though the samples that they created on the West Coast, I think they lifted too much of the samples. Like Digital Underground was like all Parliament Funkadelic.
All of it.
They were literally playing Parliament Funkadelic
Literally. Yeah.
as opposed to sampling.
Right. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that.
So
And
you
a
know,
lot of it was just playing the record and just
dropping the
dropping
lyrics on
the
top.
dropping the
Yeah.
lyrics on top of it. You're
yeah,
right.
looking like Chubb Rock here. So he's sampling Public Enemy. And this, well, it's not even Public Enemy. Public Enemy sampled that.
Right.
But this is like
Public Enemy sampled Chubb Rock.
no,
But
Public
Chubb
Enemy.
Rock.
Public Enemy sampled the sound that you hear,
Right.
the whining sound.
What whining sound?
That sort of
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. Chubb Rock was the man, boy.
Yeah, but the musicality though, in this music, I mean, that's his melody.
Right.
He put that together. Chubb
Yeah.
Rock.
Don't hit us off with one Chubb Rock.
Now here comes the one with
Yeah,
the scene
yeah.
to redeem a dream.
Seen
a couple of years ago when I was just a teen. Asia, the need to come off at that particular time wasn't major. Now I have to wear.
So there was a certain level of musicality that you got on the East Coast that you didn't get on the West Coast.
true. I think that
Midwest,
the West Coast,
Midwest too. There was a lot of different.
the East Coast was more. I think the East Coast was more. It was grittier.
It was grimy. It was real grimy because they had the Jamaicans up there. They had the New York Queens, all of that stuff. They mixed a lot of different ethnic music, in their lyrics and in their beats and stuff. When it comes to the music that was coming out of the East Coast.
Yeah, musicality too.
Yeah, I agree.
So you listen to this shit here. Nothing to it, man. Who's this? Into this shit, man.
Who is that?
But interestingly,
Young
enough,
Jeezy.
of all the
Jeezy ain't worth quarter to begin.
It's a drum machine, and then the tapping of the cymbals.
That's it.
That's all it is.
That's it. And a hand clap machine.
There's no
You
musicality
can
there.
program all that into a drum machine.
Hmm?
I said, yeah, that's all it is a drum machine. That's
They ain't doing shit.
They
pretty
was working
simple.
with what they had. It was light out there at the time. They was working with what they got.
They ain't got shit there.
we used to say that, and this is late 70s. We used to say, and I could really appreciate it when I got to college, that everything started in the East Coast. Took a pause in Chicago to see if Chicago would like it, and then passed it
And
went
kept
to the
going.
West Coast.
Yeah. That's no different than the music coming out of South, like coming out of Atlanta.
the South, you got that.
I don't know what they call that down
It's
there.
different. It's like
There actually is a label. There's a name for it, a moniker for it.
trap music.
Yeah,
Trap
it's
music.
trap
Yeah,
music.
you know.
Yeah, but it's something else too. My son, he was taking me back to the airport one of the times that I was visiting him, and he was playing this song, and I was like, "Oh, shit, it's kind of good right here." It actually had Ludacris on it. Ludacris kind of, and his name was Big Crit.
Big Crit.
CRIT.
It's a K.
I mean, yeah,
Okay.
KRIT. I was like,
He's from Mississippi.
thank you. I'm like,
Country motherfucker.
but
Yeah.
but it was banging.
I like him.
Yeah, Big Crit. I was like, wow. Had never heard of him because they don't
Oh, the
play it
song
up
he's
here
talking
in
about.
Chicago.
The song he's talking about is called Country Shit.
Thank
That's the name of the
you.
song.
Can't thank you. With
That's the name of the
Ludacris.
song.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So wait. Hold on. We can say what we want to, but Austin just tied all that shit together. He had like it was like he was on Jeopardy. He just
Put it all together.
I got that. He just went to like the.
But I had never heard of him until I went down to Mississippi, you know, and we was going back and forth between New Orleans. He was like, "Dog, this Big Crit right here."
That's like, you can't forget about him. Who do you know from Mississippi that rap and actually made it?
Yeah,
You
and
know?
actually made it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Dana. He got melodic background singers.
Yeah.
And it's a different thing, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a better way of putting it. It's just different.
It's different.
It is
very different.
Okay, let me change it. I said it's better.
But and sometimes the other difference isn't as good.
If you're into music though, and not just sound,
Well, yeah, if you actually appreciate the musicality, then yeah, of course.
I think it's still better. I think it takes
I
more
don't
creativity.
disagree.
Why you don't
I just
like
know the
E40?
other side of it.
Why you don't like E40?
I don't know what E40 is. You want them
Show
motherfuckers?
me in the
Right.
I don't care what anybody says about rap, hip hop, the whole genre. They all,
I
everybody,
don't like the way the motherfucker looks, man.
everybody.
Who remembers Gangstar?
Not me.
Remember
Gangstar was the joint.
Man.
But
Thank you.
everybody has got to give their props to Miles Davis. And the reason
He didn't rap.
he didn't have to. He rapped with his trumpet. He did actually create a space for breaching from music. The standard barrier of music. Miles Davis is at the tipping point. It's a jazz fusion and bebop. Had they not been for that, there would not. I don't think that rap.
That's not.
I don't think there would have been a
best
space
E40 work. No.
because that's what led to the poets and Gil Scott Heron and all these cats. Miles Davis is at the tipping point of that. If he hadn't created that space
Yeah, I agree.
outside of jazz,
I
traditional
agree.
jazz, to create bebop jazz and fusion, there wouldn't have been that syncopation.
Yeah, that's not E40's best work. Tell me when to go. That's the one you want to play. Captain Save a Hoe.
This is about the only Southern rapper that I can get down with.
Ah, now that's some commercial wash.
No, dude is a musician though.
Listen,
T-Pain's a
I
musician.
will give T-Pain his props when he come from behind that doggone synthesizer machine or whatever that
Oh,
was.
you
But
did.
that-
Roger
that-
Troutman did that for years.
And
Yeah,
can't
but
sing.
But the Troutmans were
T-Pain
musicians.
can sing, man.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Tiny Desk concerts at NPR?
No.
So NPR in DC, they throw these
Oh yeah,
Tiny
yeah.
Desk concerts.
Yeah, I saw Big
T-Pain-
Daddy Kane did one out there.
T-Pain still has one of the best Tiny Desk concerts. Go back and watch it.
I believe that.
Did you see Big Daddy Kane do his?
I didn't.
Shit.
Big Daddy Kane, he could rock a joint too. Gangstar, I don't care what y'all say, man. Gangstar was the, oh my God. And then who was that front man that was for them? And then when he left them, he did his own thing.
Guru.
Mm-hmm.
He died of cancer.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah.
That's Tupac on.
I didn't like Tupac either very
I
much.
ain't never
Man.
like Tupac.
I mean,
hip
some of
hop
his songs are
jazz.
cool.
Hip hop jazz.
What you doing? What you pulling up?
I got this is the T-Pain Tiny Desk.
A little bit of hip hop, a little bit of jazz.
I'm just saying. I mean,
What's his name? Hold on.
I mean, anybody. You think of the beats that were sampled.
You can't sing.
There were so many. There were
said he
so
can't?
many.
He
There
can't.
was so many jazz from Bob James to Niles to Count Basie to Duke Ellington. You just Herb Alpert. You just go right down the line of the number of jazz artists because of syncopation that hip hop sample.
He can actually sing.
You can see it across the board.
Yeah.
They all got to pay, in my opinion, to that. Because had it not been for that added beat that Miles started.
Listen to this one later, man.
You know.
I told you, man.
Watch Big Daddy do his thing here, man.
Big Daddy Kane was something else.
Look. Well, excuse me, take a few minutes to mellow out. Big Daddy Kane is on the mic, and I'ma tell about a minimum left. A rhymes with strength and power. So listen to the man of the hour. Flow and go to a slow tempo where you know. Sing ho, swing low, then yo, the show will go on. As I perform, transforming on stage like a Decepticon. But I'm not animated like a cartoon, for real. Shooting lyrics like a harpoon. Across the crowd, the listeners and spectators. So let's groove with the smooth operator. Come on.
Oh, come on, man. Daddy putting this down. Kane is putting it down.
Whatever.
He got a fat sax player, too? You're always right when you got a fat sax player, man.
Even Bruce Springsteen leader testified to that. If you take out Clarence out of Bruce Springsteen's band, he ain't shit. I mean, Bruce
big old round head, big old fat round head.
And a big
T. Hudgens on YouTube said, he said, I'm an OG that tried to get no post rap started. He said, but I got locked up for a parking ticket that ended that pipe dream of what could have been. He said Kanye broke through regardless.
Okay, so what to say, man? Kanye is still one of the best producers in this game,
man. I would argue against. I think R. Kelly's one of the best producers.
Think so?
Yeah, I think R. Kelly's better than him. I ain't digging his music. I like the one he did when he sampled Ray Charles.
Right.
That's about it, though.
Who? Hell?
But you know,
Kanye.
I'm talking about Kanye.
Oh.
But Kanye was doing a lot of work before that, before he even got known as an artist, man. He produced Common's first album, man.
I ain't a big fan of Common either, man.
Oh, man.
But I tell you what, one of the secret producers is my man DJ Jazzy Jeff.
Oh, absolutely.
Jeff can produce now.
Yeah, that's true.
And he does it quiet.
I can't nobody argue that.
I'm watching him do the Boiler Room in London now.
Yeah.
He ain't got no mic in front of him like the rest of the colleagues.
Oh,
all the rest
Jeff,
of them,
yeah.
screaming and shit on in front. He just does the music, man. He'll be at Homecoming too. Jeff will be there.
Yeah.
Why was I watching Grey's Anatomy the other day and I saw a girl on there? I didn't know, and this is going straight, I haven't watched Grey's Anatomy, but I didn't know her and the chief of staff got married. The black guy, the tall.
Who got married?
Debbie Allen and him. Her character, Debbie Allen on Grey's Anatomy. Her and the black doctor,
You mean
the two
on the show they got married?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay,
On the show.
right.
Yeah. I didn't know that.
I never watched the show.
I haven't watched it in years, but
Yeah.
I was showing Malcolm, Jeff, the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So Malcolm had never seen a DJ work like this.
Really?
He didn't know how that.
Wow.
I was like, listen, man, he's manipulating the records.
Right.
He's like, well, how does he know when to start it? And it's like he marks it with a crayon.
Right.
He'd never seen it.
wow.
What was
I said
that show that you had us watching last year? I think it was with you said you didn't think it was gonna go nowhere. When it Will Smith's son, and it was about 3 boys they had got hooked up with.
Oh, the Get Down?
Yeah, the Get Down. But they talked about how all of that actually came about.
Yeah, that was on hip hop. There was a documentary on hip hop.
Right.
Went back to Cool Herc.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So he actually came up with that.
Yeah. Well, actually, it was Grandmaster Flash who came up with this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he was lamenting about how you had records and you couldn't guarantee where the needle would be at the right point on the record.
Yeah.
So he figured out a way to manipulate it.
Yeah. You know them boys had to be bad doing that with a needle.
I already know.
A
Not bump
needle.
nothing.
Never moved
Dexterity you
nothing.
have to do that.
Yes.
Well, this dexterity, but this too. I mean, that I remember. I think I told you guys this. I remember in '76. The short story is 76, 77, 78, 79. Linda and Jim, my brother-in-law and sister, were stationed in New York at Fort Todd, Bayside, Queens. This was at the cutting edge of.
I said the beginning.
It was the beginning.
So they were just beyond White Plains.
Yeah. And we could take the train 6 minutes to Flushing Meadow to the U.S. Open Stadium. We're right there in Bayside.
You had to roll through the Bronx then to get there.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I mean, based on.
Oh, you come from Queens,
right? So right across the Throgs Next Bridge.
Right.
Okay. So the point of all this is, I didn't know what I was in my little Chicago nigga going to from Union Pier to New York. So, but I would I got to go to all these cool ass parties where. So I joke about it when I say I have a picnic table, but
really do.
the fold up. Brown
with a big ass fan blowing on the.
Thank you.
Keep it cool, man.
And this was in '76. I mean, this is right. I was 7 minutes away when what's his name killed the last person. His last murder, David.
The Subway Killer?
No, what was what I'm talking about? Spike made a movie about it. We know what we're talking about. The guy who was killing people in New York in '79, David, whatever his name was. So my point is, when hip hop, Son of Sam, he killed. That last shooting was right outside of their terrace because I worked at this arcade there. I would go to these parties, guys, and this was. Trust me, nobody in Chicago was doing this. But in New York, these guys were spinning, they were scratching, they would, it was, I thought, wow, this is really fucking cool.
My uncle.
And then it kept, and then Grandmaster Flash hit, and Sugar Hill, and all these albums were coming out, and they were just in New York.
Sugar Hill wasn't legit.
My uncle left Chicago and moved to New York to open up a record shop because he was like, he saw
where it was going.
And when I tell you he made buku money.
I would imagine.
When he died in his basement he had, oh my God, racks and racks and racks of wax.
It was nothing like going to these parties where this was back when these guys would show up with crates.
Digging in the crates.
And I mean, I'm talking 76, 77.
You had to have a wealth of knowledge to know which record to grab.
Pacing on the record.
Thanks for tying that all together. That's what I'm saying.
That's how they started when they created the breaks.
Yeah.
It was all jumbled up initially, though. They were just moving from song to song.
Can you imagine the people that industry alone kept working? How many needles did they break doing all of that stuff? How many 45s? How many 78, 33s? You know what I'm saying?
I would love to see
the record player itself,
how their stock performed then. The needle company, Shuri.
Yeah,
because they definitely.
And then some fool comes along and said, "Let me revolutionize this. Let me change this. Maybe we can do this a little better."
Right.
For real.
Yeah. But this is black folks' ingenuity. They made music out of music.
Yeah.
Made music out of music. Yeah. Or made music where there was no music.
No. They made music out of music. They took music that was already in motion.
There you go.
Made more music within the music that was already. Yeah. No, I know what you're saying. That's a great way of looking at it. Yeah. That's a great way of looking at it. It just goes back to us once again.
It's always up. Oh, there's a hilarious video
about
on Facebook about a day. What would your day be like without black inventions? And it's got this white guy running around. You saw that?
I haven't seen that.
Is it on YouTube?
Dude is in his apartment.
Is it on YouTube?
It could be probably. Okay, I can find it and send it to you. Dude in his apartment. He can't use his cell phone.
Can't get out the house.
He can't even get out the house. He want to take the elevator. He can't even get on the elevator.
Can't even get out the bed. Oh my God, my slippers.
I was cracking up.
Massive feet cold.
When dude got in his car and his car wouldn't stop and he got hit. He's like, "Oh, what's wrong, man? Your brakes still."
Yeah, no brakes, dog.
You got a brake stop.
I watched that. I gotta send myself a text to watch it.
Oh, it was great. It was great.
So the one thing that we didn't talk about the show, we just got to touch on for a little bit. If y'all don't want to, I will.
Go ahead.
Is no matter what happens, in my mind, it is. this is a whole nother person of the production behind her.
Oh, she got a new album.
If she hadn't gotten really, if she hadn't gotten that coke, who knows what she would have done.
She did a song for keep your thought, Richard, keep your thought. A Wrinkle in Time. Probably didn't watch it. It was open.
I heard about it though.
But they did a song specially for that movie.
Mm-hmm.
She's doing it. I told you this last week. Steve McQueen's new movie, Vivid.
Yeah.
Is it whatever?
Steve McQueen.
That's his name. He's the producer, Steve McQueen.
Not that Steve McQueen.
Not the Steve McQueen.
Not the white.
Bullet.
Steve, he dead.
That's what I thought.
But Steve McQueen, who did
The Butler.
12
Years a Slave.
12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
That's Steve McQueen.
Yeah.
And he also, what else did he just do recently?
Look at Jeff, man, Mexican Stevie.
But yeah, he's got. She did a song specifically for his new movie, and she's coming out. They're coming out with a new album.
Okay.
Yeah. She did a concert in London.
Tristan, text me because my phone is.
She can't come to the States though, can she?
Huh?
I thought she was in trouble with the law. She can't come to the States, can she?
I hadn't heard that.
I hadn't either.
Heard that she had some drug issues.
And it could be because she be all over Canada.
Yeah, I don't think
she was at Drake's concert.
Would you text me the day without a black person or black whatever?
Yeah. Okay. I'll find it.
All I was gonna say is that no matter what happens, I will always remember a wide-eyed. I just remember I'm black. Cory Booker.
Widows.
When he oh, got it. The new one. When he leaned back in his chair, looked to his right, and then decided to sit up and say, "Bring it."
What are you talking about?
Cory Booker.
Oh yeah.
Whatever happens, wherever it goes,
Cornyn.
I will. He remembered he was black.
Yeah, he's a bringer.
Because it took a black man to say, you know what? I've seen this shit
I'm
before.
tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. Tired of y'all.
I was talking to Ann about it, and she just
So
laughed.
he just made Stevie Wonder in hip hop. That's what Jeff just did.
Because that's what Jeff does.
True that. I mean, he's one of the early, because of the Fresh Prince, he's one of the early known producers that kind of.
But the Fresh Prince would have been shit without Jazzy Jeff.
Oh, not at all.
Will has some skills, but
Well,
you're right.
he wouldn't have been
there without Jeff. You're right.
I mean, Will knew he knew that there was a lot more money going the direction he went. He figured that out, and so he gets his props for figuring that out. But on the music side, he wouldn't have been anything without Jeff at that point in his career. But you know what, guys? Again, going back to somebody that he gets it, but not as big as I think he should get credit for influencing. And I forgot who it was now. Maybe it was. Oh, I know who it was. It was
So that thing for Jeff is an instrument where he works his thing.
No. Biggie's producer.
Sean?
The who producer?
Sean Combs?
Yeah.
Oh, he did? Oh,
Yeah,
did he?
he did.
Oh.
He's the only person that has come out publicly and almost emotionally gave his real credit to Quincy Jones. Because what he said Quincy did for him is it made him realize that he could do multiple things, multiple artists, and as a producer. And so Quincy, there was a thing on I think it was on HBO like 5 years ago, and he wasn't expecting it, but Quincy walked into the studio and he stopped what he was doing and he got up and he hugged him and said, had it not been for you, I would not have realized that I could do more than just one genre of music. Because of what one of the best albums that you got to check out, whether you're into them or not, but you have to, is Quincy Jones' album Juke Joint. And another one that he did, because it's a tribute, but basically he incorporates about 7 different artists and their style of music. There you go.
T. Higgins must have been a DJ because he said it was all about memory, brother. He said I had to reach each song. He said, one of our listeners, T. Higgins, he said it was all about memory. I had to remember each song and each tempo and each lyric and each emotion that he emitted in order to play music in a way that makes music out of music.
That's true.
So
I reckon from Texas to you.
That's as much of a talent as is
the show tune.
Making the music itself.
Or playing piano. Or playing piano.
And for somebody like you that's deep in the music, this is, you got to look at some of this old stuff, and then you then think about some of the hip hop artists today, and you will hear, his stuff. If
All
it's
right,
not
y'all, it's
sampled,
6:30. I gotta
style.
roll.
Yeah, me too. This is gonna call me back.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Thank you.